Hello everyone and welcome back to Crafty Mariana. Today we are going to learn how to make these starburst granny squares. Here are the materials that you need: a yarn needle, a 3mm hook, and a pair of scissors. Here is the color palette. We are going to use this pink, purple, white, and green. For this tutorial, we are not going to make a magic ring. Rather, we are going to start our project with a slip knot for this first round. And for the second round, we are going to do a puff stitch. For the third round, we are going to do incomplete double crochet. And for the fourth round, here we are going to use 3 crochet stitches. We are going to start with a triple crochet where we are going to yarn over thrice. And this is for the second stitch we are going to use double crochet and half double crochet, and that will make our fourth round. And for the fifth round we are just going to do granny stitches, and that will complete our tutorial for today. All right, so let's get into the video. We are going to make a slip knot, and all you need to do is to make a cross. All you need to do is to make an X on your index finger like that, and go under the first yarn and hook through the second yarn and pull. And there you have your slip knot. Chain 5. And onto the first chain that you made, do a slip stitch. You'll have 2 loops and pull the first loop into the second one. And there you have it. This will be our donut, or rather our magic ring. And from this, chain 2 and do 15 double crochets into the donut of the ring, and at the end you will have 16 stitches including this one. After 15 double crochets, you need to count 3. 1, 2, 3, and at the top of the third chain do a slip stitch. And chain 1, cut off the yarn and pull to secure. And there we have our first round. To close the donut, you need to pull the tail really tight, really tight. And there you have it, our first round. For the second round, you can start from any stitch from the first round. To reduce time for weaving in, you're going to crochet around it, and you'll have no ends to weave later. These spaces is where we are going to work our puff stitch. First, join the second yarn using a slip stitch. You go in, yarn over, and slip stitch, and that will secure our second yarn. Chain 2, and we are going to do a puff stitch, and this is how you are going to do. Yarn over, go into that space, and before pulling through you need to yarn over again. And on your hook you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches. You'll have 5 stitches, and pull through all of them. Okay, that is our first stitch. Chain 1, and our second stitch, puff stitch, will be a bit different. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over again, pull through, yarn over thrice, and pull through. On to the second puff stitch, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You'll have 7 loops on your hook, and pull through all of them in chain 1. And this is how we are working around our ends, so that we can reduce the weaving in time. And the third puff stitch. The secret to this puff stitch is to let the yarn flow freely, and it's not supposed to be tight, just allow it to be loose.
So this is still counting slowly. So guys, this is our village.
And this is the last puff stitch. Count your puff stitches to make sure they are 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alright. Okay, to close off the second round, you are going to chain 1 at the end of the last puff stitch and jump to the space between the first and the second puff stitch and slip stitch. Cut off the yarn, pull it, pull to secure, and there you have it, your second round, beautiful and clean. We worked around the ends for the first round, and you can see it is very clean. Next, we are going to use this beautiful purple or lavender to do our third round. And always work with your project right side facing you and the wrong side facing the other side. For this third round, you can also start from any stitch from the second round. Working on those stitches, you are going to join with a slip stitch. There you have it. Chain 2. And we are going to work in complete double crochets. And this is what I mean. Yeah, in complete double crochet. You're not gonna finish that double crochet, and you go in, and this will have 3 loops. Pull through, chain 2, and we go to the next stitch. Work inside those spaces, and also remember to work around your ends. Do 3 incomplete double crochets. For the second stitch, you will have 4 loops and yarn through, chain 2, work around all those stitches with 3 incomplete double crochet in each space, and remember to chain 2. Now we complete our third round. You remember the chain that we made, chain of 2. Count 3, 1, 2, 3, and at the top of it, you do a slip stitch. Chain 1, cut your yarn, pull through, and pull it to secure. Now this completes the end of the circle shape. For the fourth round, we are going to make the square, and that's when we are going to use the 3 stitches. You can also start from anywhere on the third round. All you need to do, you are going to work around the spaces, these little spaces over here, and we will also work around the end of the third round. Okay, we are going to join our yarn using a slip stitch and chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are going to do a triple crochet, and you need to yarn over twice. Double crochet you yarn once. For triple crochet you're going to yarn twice. Make 2 triple crochet, chain 2, and make 3 triple crochet in the same space. And that will complete our first corner. On to the next space, we are going to do double crochet. Yarn once, do double crochet, 3 double crochets. Onto the third space, we are going to do half double crochet, pull through the third loops on the 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, go into the same space, and you will have 3 loops and pull through all of them. Make 3 half double crochets into the same space. Okay, onto the fourth space, we are going to go back to making double crochets. Onto the fifth space, we will go back to making the triple crochet. Make 3 triple crochet, chain 2, 3 triple crochet, and continue with making double crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, triple crochet to make the corners. Now this completes the first side of our granny square. This is triple crochet, double crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, triple crochet, and remember to chain 2 at the center of 3 triple crochets. And now we're gonna repeat the same process. See you at the end. Double crochet, and we are going to join into our first chain. Count 3, 1 2 3. Onto the third stitch we will slip stitch to join, and chain 1, cut, pull the yarn to secure. Oh no, I messed up. We are not supposed to cut the yarn. If you are going to do the fifth round with the same yarn, don't cut the yarn. So I need to unravel a bit and join in the yarn. Okay, let's join the yarn so that we can finish it off to look as pretty as this one is unfinished. All right, I have joined the yarn. Don't turn your work. Oh, chain 3, 1 2 3, and don't turn your work. We are not going to turn the work. What you are going to do, we are going to go to this space over here, the corner, and we are going to do granny stitches, and that includes a bundle of 3 double crochets. Chain 2 and make another bundle of 3 double crochets. And that forms our first corner. Now onto every stitch, every space that you have, make granny stitch, a bundle of 3 double crochets into every space. At the corner, do a bundle of 3 double crochet and chain 2, and do another bundle of 3 double crochet into the same space to create the corner. Continue this all round the spaces and we meet at the end. And we have come to the last stitch where we made our first chain. We are going to make 2 double crochets, 2 double crochets, and join the first chain that we made. 1 2 3. At the third chain, make a slip stitch and chain 1 to finish off the round. And there we have 3 double crochets instead of 2. We did not turn our work. Yeah, so if you want to make this project bigger, continue the same. You can chain 2 and go to the corner and make a bundle of 3 double crochet, and make sure to chain 2 so that you can have this perfect work around the square. And for me, this is where I end, since I want to make more of these granny squares and join. So there we have a really clean square. The only ends I have to weave in is the first one that we made, our slip knot, and the last one that we have just made right now. You can make this with several, so the color palette is upon you to choose. And with this granny square, you can make a lot of things. You can make a bag, literally anything. And this brings us to the end of the video or the tutorial. And if you have liked the video, make sure to subscribe and comment. You can tag me on Crafty Mariana on Instagram. I am gonna make more of these squares, but play around with the colors and make a small bag or a pouch for my daughter, and I know it's gonna come out clean and beautiful. Otherwise, thank you so much, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Bye bye.